Good afternoon and welcome to San Jose, California for the opening weekend of Mountain West Conference play-in softball as the San Jose State Spartans host the Rebels of UNLV here on the Mountain West Network. I'm Nara Wang, pleased to have you along for Game 2 of this weekend series after the Spartans took the opener last night, 5-2, behind a strong performance from freshman pitcher Delaney Foss. Starting for San Jose State today will be another freshman in the circle, Nora Colsell, who also pitched an inning and a third last night as well. And let's go through the lineups for you for UNLV to begin with. They're going to have right fielder Bree Williams leading off. Batting second, playing first, Taryn Calderon. In left field, batting third, Kiana Chavez, batting .410 on the season. The cleanup batter, designated player, Sherelle Aki. Catcher, Diamond Sefe is batting fifth. Second base, Natalie Turner, bats sixth. In center, Mantha Hatzenbeller in the seventh hole. Playing third, batting eighth, Rachel Cook. At short, Lila Gonzalez. Emma Wardlaw will be their pitcher. And Colsell in the circle, ready to go to Williams. First pitch taken for a ball here as we are underway at 3:01 at Spartan Softball Stadium between the Rebels and the Spartans. Colsell, second pitch fouled off to the right. Even count at 1-1. Colsell, the freshman from Carlsbad, California, La Costa Canyon High School, making her 11th start of the season, 15th appearance. She's gone 4-7 over 60 and a third innings. 4.18 ERA for Colsell so far. Lined up back the middle, and Noriega unable to glove it, so Williams with a single to begin the game for the Rebels. The defensive lineup for San Jose State in the outfield, from left to right, Sophia Burdick, and Leata Sherlin. On the infield, on the left side, third base, Taylor Chillingworth. Shortstop, Amaya Noriega. Second base is Reina Zermeño and Shay McDowell at first. Behind the plate, catching Sarah Deplich. And as mentioned in the circle, Nora Colsell.
Your attention, please. Pitch running at first base for UNLV, number 99, Gwen Burnett.
So already using a pinch runner is Christy Fox, the head coach of UNLV. Gwen Burnett, sophomore from Llano, Texas, comes in after the Williams single. And now showing bunt on first pitch, which is low, to Taryn Calderon. Calderon, a freshman from Modesto, California, batting .364 on the season. Last night went 1 for 3 with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. Showing bunt again, laying it down to McDowell. She will throw to first. Sacrifice is good. The first sacrifice of the season for Calderon. So moving to second is the pinch runner, Burnett. And the Rebels have a runner in scoring position with one down here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Kiana Chavez, one of the big hitters in this Rebels lineup. Very good hitting team. This one's popped up. Shallow center. Cummings under it. Burnett tags, but stays wisely at second base. So that's two down now. And cleanup batter, Sherelle Aki, coming up. Leading the way for the Rebels with 7 homers and 27 RBIs this season is the designated player for the Rebels. The junior Las Vegas native steps in against Colsell. She'll take first pitch for a ball. One's in for a strike. 1-1. The count to Aki. Batting .347, slugging .736. OPS of 1.160 to lead the Rebels. The 1-1 from Cosell, swung on and missed. Tammy Lohman, head coach of San Jose State, says that Cosell is going to keep you off balance, and then she'll hit you with the rise ball. So keep an eye out for that. Right there, tried to get Aki to chase, no dice, so counts 2-2. 2 down, runner at second for the Rebels here in the top of the first. Cosell ready to deal. And off speed, soft pop up to Noriega to end the inning. So 1 hit, 1 left on for the Rebels. No score going to the bottom of the first here on the Mountain West Network.
You can follow your San Jose State softball team on social media. You can follow them on X, formerly known as Twitter, and San Jose State SB, or on Instagram at SJSU Spartan SSB. Be sure to follow today.
I feel honored to do what I do, pouring into individuals, preparing them for this career, and giving them the tools necessary to go in and make that effective change that we're looking for.
So many different departments within CDCR, promoting to sergeant and lieutenant. Opportunities are just endless.
If you want to make a difference, serve the people of California, make an impact on your community, come work for the best state agency in California.
El Camino Health. Year after year, we're nationally ranked for excellence. Every recognition is a win for you. A show of strength. Another life well lived. And what we're most proud of is that we are locally trusted. By you, our neighbors and our patients. El Camino Health, the standard of healthcare excellence in the South Bay. Our strength is your health.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us, because you don't join the Marines.
Bottom of first.
And earn a place in history.
Today, the junior from Comfort, Texas, a transfer from 2 and 3 on the season. Pitch outside. So give you the Spartans lineup. Amaya Noriega, shortstop batting first. At second, batting second, Reina Zermano. Center fielder Carly Cummings bats third. Right fielder Leata Sherlin. Cleanup. First base, Shay McDowell. Fifth. Third base, Taylor Chillingworth. Sixth, left fielder Sophia Burdick is seventh. Designated player Haley Reeve, eighth. And catcher Sarah Deplich, ninth. And that one is flown out to left field. Chavez takes care of it for out number 1. And I'll bring up Reina Zermano, batting .371 to lead the way for the Spartans so far this season. Slugging .629, leading the team in that as well. 3 homers, 15 RBI for the senior Zermano. That pitch off speed, strike 1 from Wardlaw. Defensive alignment for the Rebels. Chavez, Hudson-Beller, and Bree Williams left to right in the outfield. Cook, Gonzalez on the left side of the diamond. Turner and Calderon on the right. Wardlaw in the circle, and Diamond Sefe is the catcher, and that is a base hit to right field, and Zermano's gonna go into second, sliding with a double. Reina Zermano turning on the speed, and maybe a little too casual by Bree Williams in right field, and Zermano with the head first dive into second for a lead, for a double for San Jose State to put a runner in scoring position with 1 down here in the bottom of the first. So Carly Cummings, lefty batter, junior from San Jose St. Francis High School. sacrifices on the season if that's what she's looking to do here. The 1-0 from Wardlaw on the way. And that'll catch the outside corner for a strike. Wardlaw ready to go with the 1-1. Outside. Ball 2 to Cummings. Cummings last night, 1 for 3, a run and a strikeout. Has a 4-game on-base streak going. Has hit in 3 of those 4. Wardlaw dealing, and that is poked to the left side off the netting foul to even the count at 2-2 to Carly Cummings. Wardlaw comes in at 2-3 on the season, making her 10th start for the Rebels and 14th appearance. And fastball comes in off the strike zone for a full count now to Carly Cummings. Zermano, the runner at second. And that one's going to be lined into left center. Zermano will come around to score from second. Cummings cruises into second with a stand-up double. The RBI double by Carly Cummings puts the Spartans up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Cummings picking up her 6th RBI and 2nd double of the season. And that brings up the cleanup batter, Leata Sherlin, the freshman right fielder. Has a runner in scoring position. Pitch is inside for a ball. Sherlin from Corona, California, in Southern California, Corona Centennial High School, batting .323 on the season, OPS of 747. Has driven in 10 for the Spartans coming into tonight. The 1-0, that's going to be hit to short. Throw across the diamond in time for out number 2. Cummings stays at second. And now senior Shay McDowell batting .301 on the season. 14 RBIs for McDowell in her 3rd year in the Spartan program after transferring from Oregon State. Pitch from Wardlaw, off speed for a strike. McDowell, Noriega, and Zermano, the 3 senior leaders for this Spartans club. Coach Tammy Lohman, when I spoke to her this week, really pleased with their senior leadership, especially with such a young team that the Spartans have. Swings through that one for a strike 2. Coach Lohman said she really couldn't ask for more from that trio of seniors and how they've led the program this season. Despite a tough start, record may not indicate how well the Spartans have been playing lately. And that pitch high, out of the zone, 1-2. So McDowell trying to add on to her RBIs on the season with Cummings at second in scoring position. The 1-2 from Wardlaw. It's going to be inside at the feet of McDowell. Count again, even at 2-2. 2 down, runner at second. Spartans already have a run on the RBI double by Cummings. And McDowell will slap that one out of play to the right side. Stays alive at 2-2. Wardlaw's last start was last weekend on the 7th. Took a loss, pitching 3 2/3 innings against North Dakota State. And the pitch fouled back to the screen. Count remains 2-2. Wardlaw in that game gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, but none earned, and struck out 1. .97 ERA on the season for Wardlaw. This one's going to be hit right to third base, and McDowell is retired to end the inning. But the Spartans get a run on 2 hits, leave 1, and lead 1-0 at the end of 1 here at Spartan Softball Stadium.
Support the Spartans as they continue their series against UNLV. First pitch for tomorrow is at high noon here at
the first pitch here at the top of the second is a strike from Nora Cosell to Diamond Sefa, the catcher for the Rebels. Sefa will take another strike, 0-2 quickly to the senior catcher from Carson, California, a transfer from Texas A&M Commerce. In her second season as a Rebel. That one's going to be grounded. And at second, not in time after the bobble there at second by Zermeño. Couldn't get it to McDowell before Sefa beat the throw. So it's going to be called a hit for the Rebels. So the second hit for UNLV to lead off the second inning. And now Natalie Turner playing second today. She's going to bunt foul. Turner this season batting .344, has 4 sacrifices, OPS of 877 for the grad student transfer from Troy University. And this one's going to be lined into right center in front of Sherlin. So that'll move Sefa up to second on the single by Natalie Turner. So 2 hits to begin the top of the second for UNLV.
now batting center fielder.
That'll bring up
12,
Mantha Hatzenbeller
Hatzenbeller.
playing center field. sophomore from Meridian, Idaho, batting .242 on the season. She shows bunt, pulls back, takes the ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Hatzenbeller has not had a sacrifice yet this season, has 3 homers and 10 RBIs. Might not look like it with her 5'5" frame, but she's got some pop in the bat. That pitch is high for ball 2 from Colsell. Colsell threw 42 pitches last night in her inning and a third of work. Gave up 2 hits and a run, 2 walks in relief of Delaney Foss. Pops that bunt up, and Chillingworth easily takes care of it in front of Colsell, so the sacrifice attempt fails, and the runners stay at first and second for the Rebels. That'll bring up Rachel Cook, playing at third, batting 8th in the lineup. The junior, also a Corona, California native, went to Norco High School, and she's a transfer from Abilene Christian. The 1-0 is going to be hit to Zermano. She'll flip it over to McDowell for the out. Both runners advance, so 2 down for the Rebels, but runners at second and third now for the number 9 hitter, Lila Gonzalez. Freshman is Gonzalez. She's from Norco, California, went to Chino Hills High School. Off-speed pitch, flutters in for a ball. Gonzalez batting .258 so far this season with 10 RBI. The 1-0 from Colsell, strike right over the middle of the plate. So Gonzalez trying to get the Rebels on the board here with 2 down in the second. A little bit of the rise ball there from Colsell, 2-1. Swinging through is Gonzalez, evening the count again at 2-2. Seeing a lot of 2-2 counts so far today with 2 outs for both squads. The pitch, and that's going to be hit foul. McDowell's not going to have room to get that one, so Gonzalez stays alive. Colsell's last start was last Sunday against St. Mary's. She got the win in 5 1/3 innings of work. Gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned in that one. And fouled back Gonzalez. 2 straight swings to stay alive with the 2-2 count. So another 2-2 pitch on the way from Colsell. Went off speed and drops it in low in the dirt. So full count now to Lila Gonzalez. Last night 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. And this one is going to be popped up to Zermano and side retired. 2 hits, 2 left on for the Rebels. Score remains 1-0 Spartans as they'll come to bat in the bottom of the second here in San Jose when we come back. Back here in San Jose, here on the Mountain West Network, Laura Wang with you as San Jose State leads 1-0, about to come up for their second time at bat. And the Australian sophomore playing third, Taylor Chillingworth, will lead off this inning for the Spartans. Chillingworth comes in batting 197 on the season. And Wardlaw's pitch is going to be hit into center. So a lead-off hit on the first pitch that Chillingworth sees to begin the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, number 1,
Sophia Burdick will take the plate here, playing left field today. Burdick, freshman from Pleasanton, California, batting .340 on the season. She'll show bunt, foul it at the plate for strike one. Burdick last night 1 for 2, scored a run, snapped a 3-game hitless streak for her. See, she doesn't go with the batting gloves. And bunts again, foul at the plate. So now in the hole 0-2. Sacrifice attempt probably out now for the Spartans. The 0-2 on the way from Wardlaw. And staying alive with the check swing foul is Burdick. Burdick has a twin sister, Casey, who also plays softball. She plays for the University of Washington, and they got to see each other earlier this season when Washington played in the Silicon Valley Classic last month here in San Jose. That pitch outside for ball 1. Wardlaw, again, as I mentioned, a transfer from Lamar University, went 12-9 over 2 seasons as a member of the Cardinals squad. Now her 1-2 is going to be hit softly, lined to short for the out. Back to first safely is Chillingworth. So 1 down for the Spartans here in the bottom of the second. And Haley Reeve, batting 8th today in the lineup, comes to the plate. The junior is the designated player for the Spartans today. The junior from Fresno, California. 1 for 2 with the K last night. Swings at that pitch off the plate for a strike number 1. She's got a 2-game hit streak going, has hit in 3 of her last 4 games after beginning the season with an 8-game hitless streak. So starting to round into form, batting 188 on the season, but coming on here in the last few games. Takes that one outside for ball 1. Taylor Chillingworth, the runner at first. Reeve, the batter for the Spartans. The 1-1 pitch. It's going to be bounced back to Wardlaw, fields it cleanly, gets the out at first. Nice job by Wardlaw, a little bit of a tricky hop there, but she's able to retire Reeve, 1-3, and Chillingworth moves to second now with 2 outs. And Sarah Deplich, the catcher for the Spartans, at the plate. The 5'9" sophomore from Livermore, California, batting .211 on the season. 0 for 3 last night with 2 strikeouts. And now a meeting, and the circle for UNLV. So Tammy Lohman, coaching third, will bring her base runner Chillingworth and her batter Deplich over to have a conversation as well. Anthony Oresco is the pitching coach for the Rebels. He was an assistant at Lamar for the previous 3 seasons, so he is very familiar with Emma Wardlaw. Oresco's also been an assistant at Charlotte and Mississippi. So now Deplich will step in against Emma Wardlaw. Pitch is going to be hit to second base on the line, and Turner will take care of it for the 3rd out. So Spartans get a hit in strand 1. Score remains 1-0 San Jose State through 2.
El Camino Health, the standard for healthcare in the South Bay.
Necessary to go in and make that effective change that we're looking for.
So many different departments within CDCR, promoting to sergeant and lieutenant. Opportunities are just endless.
If you want to make a difference, serve the people of California, make an impact on your community, come work for the best state agency in California.
El Camino Health. Year after year, we're nationally ranked for excellence. Every recognition is a win for you. A show of strength. Another life well lived. And what we're most proud of is that we are locally trusted. By you, our neighbors, and our patients. El Camino Health, the standard of healthcare excellence in the South Bay. Our strength is your health.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and earn a place in history. Gatorade. Is it in you?
Welcome back to San Jose. Top of the 3rd, Bree Williams, who led off the game with the hit and was pinch run for, will re-enter now to bat for Gwen Burnett. And she'll hit that one to right field, and Sherlin under it for the 1st out of the 3rd. So you can re-enter the game in college softball. So that is the re-entry for Bree Williams. They get to do it 1 time after being subbed out. So now, #2 hitter, Taryn Calderon. She sacrificed in the 1st inning. Takes a strike there. 1-1. On the fastball from Colsell. That one high. Calderon from Modesto, California, Central Catholic High School. Hard hit foul back to the screen behind home plate. Has 4 homers and 15 RBIs this season. Also a threat to steal. She gets on base, 6 for 6 stolen base attempts. And she will be caught looking though right there. Colsell with the first strikeout of the game. And 2 down now for the Rebels here in the top of the 3rd.
Left fielder #3, Kiana Chavez.
Nora Colsell settling in here for the Spartans. The 2 Spartan starters most of the games this season, Foss and Colsell, both freshmen, and they've progressed and shown a lot of growth According to Tammy Lohman, since the beginning of the season, sometimes she has to remind herself that they're still freshmen and there will be growing pains, but she's very pleased with how they've come along. Knew she would have to rely on a lot of youth on the pitching staff after the graduations of Mia Reynolds and Lacey Ham from last year's squad. Reynolds was an all first-team Mountain West selection. Ham was honorable mention. And that one to center field, off the fence, and cruising into second is Kiana Chavez with a double here with 2 outs in the third. Chavez with some power there. Didn't quite get it out of the stadium, but a big hit to keep the inning alive for the Rebels. The 14th double of the season for Chavez. And now pitching coach for the Spartans, Bobby Verdugo, out to talk to Colsell on how to handle the cleanup batter. Sherelle Aki, big power threat for the Rebels. Verdugo's first season with the Spartans was a late hire, but Coach Lohman says he has fit in quite well with the culture and the staff that the Spartans have. Came here to San Jose from Arizona Western College in Yuma. Colsell's first pitch in there, strike one to Aki. Sherelle Aki popped out to short in the first at bat for her, but this one will be lined into center for a base hit. Cummings has the throw cut off by McDowell, and that'll keep Chavez at third base. Aki with the single moves Chavez over to third, and runners at the corners with 2 down for UNLV.
Catcher number 8, Diamond.
And gonna have a pinch runner at first for Aki. Cameron Johnson is gonna come in and pinch run. Transfer from Seattle University, but she went to Los Alamitos High School in Southern California, a Seal Beach native. Her last appearance was last weekend on the 7th against North Dakota State. So first appearance here in this series against San Jose State. And now Diamond Sefe, the batter for UNLV, and that'll be a bad hop off of Chillingworth, and that's going to score the Rebels' first run of the game. So we'll see how they rule that one. The hot corner there, and that one ate up Chillingworth on the hop. So that'll be ruled a hit there for UNLV and Sefe. So an RBI single ties up this game for the Rebels and the Spartans at 1 apiece. And that pitch is a strike to Natalie Turner, playing second, the senior. And that one is going to be sent foul out of play. So 0-2 quickly to the grad transfer from Troy University, native of Dothan, Alabama.
You could argue the bad hot bullshit too.
Batted .228, 3 homers and 25 RBIs in her last 3 seasons at Troy. And Zermanio making a run for it, but that one goes out of play to the right side, just beyond the dugout area for the Spartans. So Turner stays live with the count 0-2. Runners at first and second for the Rebels, trying to add on here in the third. Already a run in to tie the game. And that one's to Chillingworth, off her glove. This one's gonna be an error, I'm sure. And a run will score from second. Cameron Johnson, the pinch runner, pays dividends for the second run of the inning. So the error there to Chillingworth. So she's had a couple of chances to get out of the inning for the Spartans. One was a bad hop, that one off her glove, and now the Rebels lead 2-1 here in the top of the third. So conference at the mound among the players for the Spartans. Maybe just give Nora Cosell a little time to breathe after the Rebels have put 2 runs on the board here to take the lead in San Jose. Spartans won the opener last night 5-2, trying to get the series win. Rebels trying to even it up for the rubber match tomorrow. And there, off speed, comes in for a strike, 0-1 to Samantha Hatzenbeller. Hatzenbeller a single in the second. The first to bat, swings through, strike 2. And the strikeout for Cosell gets her out of the jam. So the Rebels score 2, leave 2, but they have the lead now, 2-1, going to the bottom of the third here in San Jose.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us, because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
With the Mountain West app, it's your game, your way. Designed for superfans like you, so that you'll never miss a play. We've got you covered with free access to thousands of Mountain West games, from your phone to the big screen. Stream live games, watch highlights, and unlock exclusive content anytime. Download the app today.
Bull Trapper Beefs, last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Bull Trapper, what's your beef?
Going to the bottom of the third here in San Jose. Spartans now trailing 2-1 after the Rebels put up 2 in the top of the third.
Leading off for San Jose State here in the bottom of the third inning. Shortstop number 4, Amaya Noriega.
Noriega, the leadoff batter, will lead off here in the bottom of the third. She'll hit that one to short off the glove there of Gonzalez, and that'll be a base hit for Noriega. So Noriega, hard hit there. Gonzalez couldn't glove it, and speedy Amaya Noriega on with a lead-off single. Zermano, another senior, up to bat for the Spartans. And that's going to be popped up into shallow center, where taking care of it is Natalie Turner. One down here in the bottom of the third as Carly Cummings comes to bat. Had the RBI double in the bottom of the first to put the Spartans up, and stolen base by Zermano. So Reina Zermano takes off and picks up her third stolen base on the season in her 4th attempt. Puts a runner in scoring position now for Carly Cummings. The 1-0 outside in the dirt. That's going to let Zermania move up to third base on the wild pitch. So Wardlaw throwing the wild pitch there, her second wild pitch this season. And now Raina Zermania at third. Cummings with the 2-0 count, trying to drive in her second run of the game. She'll take a strike from Wardlaw. And the 2-1s hit to short. Gonzalez takes a look at third, throws over the first for the out. So she held Zermania there at third base and then completes the throw for the second out.
Right fielder, number 9, Leota Sherlin.
And that'll bring up Leota Sherlin. Clean up batter for the Spartans, the freshman. She grounded out to short in her first at bat in the first. She'll take that one inside for ball one. Zermania, again the runner at third for the Spartans, trailing by 1 after the Rebels put up 2 in the top half of this inning. The 1-0 to Sherlin on the way, inside again for ball 2. Sherlin last night went 1 for 4, drove in 2, did leave 4 on base, but has a 3-game hit streak on the line going into today. Has hit safely in 5 of her last 6 games as well. The 2-0 from Wardlaw is going to catch the inside corner for a strike. So 2-1 now to the freshman. Wardlaw wants the signs again, gets it. Get that one over the plate for strike 2. So now 2-2 count to Leota Sherlin with 2 down and a runner on third. Spartans trying to tie or reclaim the lead. And the pitch is going to be fouled back to the screen. Sherlin, a little bit of a defensive swing there, stays alive though. And the pitch is going to be hit past the diving third baseman to Gonzalez at short. She will take care of it to retire the side. So the Spartans threaten but leave 1 on after 1 hit and trail 2-1 through 3 innings here in San Jose.
They're one of our blue San Jose State Spartan visors.
It's Bedlam tonight here in Boise.
Pumping at the pit. This place is electric.
Don't let chaos take over your office. Put Pacific Office Automation on your team for the best in printing services, mailroom management, phone and IT systems, and more. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
About to start the fourth inning here on the Mountain West Network. First weekend of conference play in Mountain West softball, and it's the Rebels of UNLV visiting San Jose to take on the Spartans of San Jose State. I'm Nara Wang. Glad to have you here on the Mountain West Network. The Spartans took game one last night. Rebels trying to even things up, have a lead 2-1 right now. And Cook will lift that one to right field on the first pitch of the inning for an out. So one pitch, one out for Nora Cosell to begin the top of the fourth.
Number one,
Lila Gonzalez now, the freshman shortstop for the Rebels, coming back to the plate.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Gonzalez popped out to second in her first at bat in the second. Takes a strike there from Cosell.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was just surprised when anyone took it or tried to get it just because it's,
The 0-1 high for ball one.
But yeah, by the 5th, if you guys want to head out, I think go ahead, welcome to stay, but I don't know how long the game is going to be.
So the 1-1 on the way inside to Gonzalez.
So totally up to you. Thank you.
Gonzalez with the upright batting stance, slightly open. And that's going to be hit to right field, tailing foul. So she'll return to the plate with the count at 2-2. One down here in the top of the fourth. The 2-2 from Cosell's gonna be hit in the left field. Camping out underneath is Burdick for the second out of the inning. So back to the top of the order for the Rebels. Bree Williams.
We go back up to the top
coming
of the
to
order.
the plate.
Designated player number 24, Bree Williams.
Williams now in the designated player. That off-speed pitch just misses, 1-0. Williams singled in the first, flew out to right in the third. And that one's gonna be hit hard right to Zermenio for the line out. So 3 up, 3 down, side retired in order by Cosell. And the Spartans come to bat in the bottom of the fourth when we come back.
O.C. McDonald, your plumbing, heating, and cooling experts in Silicon Valley since 1906.
Old Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
It's here. EA Sports College Football 26. Mountain West is in the game. Now it's your turn to call the plays, win the rivalries, own the moment. Your school, your squad, your chance to take the title. It's time to step up and make history with your favorite Mountain West team, where stars are born.
Shea McDowell is going to lead off the bottom of the fourth for San Jose State. Grounded out to third in her first at bat in the first inning. Spartans down 2-1 to the visiting Rebels of UNLV. Emma Wardlaw still in the circle for the Rebels, entering her fourth inning. And that'll be fouled off by McDowell. McDowell last night 1 for 3 in RBI. 5-game hit streak, 6-game on-base streak for the senior from Roseville, California.
Havana Cuba's our next slide.
So Wardlaw wants the signs again from her catcher, Sefe. Now she's ready to go. And fouled off, so 0-2 hole for Shea McDowell. Tammy Lohman, the coach for the Spartans over there, coaching in the third base box. Former Arizona State player, was a very good player in her Pac-10 days. Christy Fox, the UNLV manager, and two-time All-American at the University of Arizona. So the coaches have a rivalry that can date back to playing days. They didn't play at the same time, but they played at rival schools. Lohman at Arizona State, Christy Fox at the University of Arizona. Fox, in fact, won two Women's College World Series titles as a player with the Wildcats. Dow fouls that one again. Stay alive at 1-2. Christy Fox, a very good player at the University of Arizona, was an All-American as a sophomore and a junior. So McDowell now trying to start something for the Spartans here in the bottom of the fourth. She'll take that one at her feet for ball number 2. Last season only appeared in 12 games, 3 starts, went 3-2 for Lamar University. The 2-2 is going to be hit right back at Wardlaw and into center field. So Shea McDowell, the lead-off single, extending her hitting streak to 6 games now for the senior from Roseville.
Third baseman, number 6, Taylor Chillingworth.
So Taylor Chillingworth singled in her first appearance at the plate in the second inning. Trying to make up for a couple of plays in the field. One was a hard hit off her glove, another one was an error off her glove. She'll lay down the bunt. And the sacrifice successful for Chillingworth. Her third of the season moves McDowell to second base. And one down here for the Spartans.
Now batting, left fielder number 1, Sophia
Burdick will now come to bat. Left fielder for the Spartans today. Lined out short in her first plate appearance back in the second. Wardlaw's pitch outside. Burdick showed bunt. We'll see if that's actually what she wants to do here with McDowell at second in scoring position. Spartans trailing by 1. Wardlaw's 50th pitch of the game is going to be outside again for ball 2. So Dow at second for the Spartans. Burdick at the plate, awaiting the 2-0 pitch from Emma Wardlaw. And that'll be a strike. Rachel Cook is crashing in from third with Burdick showing bunt. She's playing very shallow. 2-1 to Burdick outside. So now count in favor of Sophia Burdick, freshman from Foothill High School, Pleasanton, California native. The 3-1 from Wardlaw is going to be bunted, foul. So now the count full. Burdick likely not bunting anymore. Cook still playing very shallow at third though. So 3-2 from Wardlaw is going to be hit over Cook. And McDowell's going to stay, nope, she's going to go home now after the bobble by Kiana Chavez in left field. So that allows McDowell to score. It allows Burdick to move to second. So the single there and an error, I'm sure, on Chavez to allow McDowell to score. And that ties the game up at 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. And now we're going to have a pitching change for UNLV. So that'll end the day for Emma Wardlaw and bring in Lauren Feddick. Feddick, the starter last night for the Rebels, where she took the loss in 4 2/3 innings of work, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Threw 76 pitches last night, did Feddick. So Christy Fox making the move to her bullpen here in the 4th inning. So Wardlaw gets through 3 1/3 of an inning pitched, gives up 2, responsible for the runner on second, with Lauren Feddick coming to pitch. The freshman from Boise, Idaho, Lauren Feddick, making her 15th appearance of the season, her 6th in relief for the Rebels. So big opportunity here for the Spartans, and Christy Fox wants to shut it down by going to her top pitcher on the season. And coming to the bat, Haley Reeve, designated player for the Spartans today, the junior lefty batter, has a chance to try and put the Spartans back in front with a runner in scoring position in Sophia Burdick. So lefty pitcher Lauren Feddick's first pitch. This is outside for ball 1. Haley Reeve, last night, 1 for 2 with the strikeout, grounded out to the pitcher in her first appearance at bat in the 2nd. And that ball rides high from Feddick for 2-0 count. Reeve, 2024 and 25 academic All-Mountain West. Trying to deliver for the Spartans here in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll be hit foul to the left side. Cook grabbing it in foul territory. Count 2-1 now to Reeve, junior from Fresno, California. Burdick, the runner at second for San Jose State. And that one's going to be hit foul again to Cook down the third base line. So Reeve now, another one of the Spartans who does not use batting gloves, with a 2-2 count. One down here in the bottom of the fourth. Already a run in for the Spartans. And that one's going to be taken just inside for a strike. Rebels can't believe that was called a ball, but now the count is full. 3-2 to Haley Reeve. Reeve will call time, let you know the umpires behind the plate. Bobby Martinez at first, Daniel Abernathy, and at third, Brandon Bloom. The pitch from Fedek is taken high for a walk, so Reeve will reach base, putting runners at first and second now for the Spartans. Still just one out. And Sarah Deplich, the catcher, come to bat. And now we'll have a conference in the circle for UNLV. Once again, pitching coach Anthony Oresco out to talk to Lauren Fedek and her teammates. So the Spartans here have a chance to try and reclaim the lead. Runners on first and second are Reeve and Burdick, first and second respectively. Deplich coming up, lined out to second in the second. Last night, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Trying to turn things around for Blatt here and deliver some runs for San Jose State. Deplich has some pop, has a home run on the season. Go with 7 RBIs. Take strike one from Fedek. Deplich hit 3 homers last season as a freshman for the Spartans. Drove in 12 in 36 games. Now she'll show bunt, drop it down to Cook. Throw to first is gonna get the catcher, but now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down for the Spartans.
We go back into the top of the order, shortstop, number 4, Amaya
Noriega. San Jose native, senior from Silver Creek High School, has a chance here with runners at second and third to put the Spartans back in front. They've already tied it up here in the bottom of the fourth, with Shea McDowell coming in to score after a bobble by Chavez in left field. Pitch from Fedek. Catches the outside corner for strike one. Noriega, 1 for 2 today. Single, stole a base in the third, flew out in the first. Reached base in 5 straight games. Take that one outside for ball 1. Now batting .365 on the season is Noriega. The 1-1 from Fedek outside, 2-1. The lefty coming in, relief of Emma Wardlaw this inning. Struggled a little bit with finding the strike zone. Trying to get the Rebels out of a jam here. The 2-1 from Fedek is going to be fouled off the netting to the left side, above the dugout area of the Rebels. So once again, a 2-2 count with 2 down here in this one. Noriega, 9 RBIs this season, looking to add to that total. Showing bunt, unlikely that's what she's gonna do with 2 strikes. Pitch to Fedek is there for the strikeout. as Noriega swings through it. So the Spartans score 1, but they do leave 2 on base. And the score is tied again at 2 apiece through 4 innings here in San Jose.
It's your home for authentic Cuban cuisine, located just a few blocks from
Hey, grab me one too.
As sports fans, we may cheer for different teams, but there's one thing that we can all agree on. We want the game to be big. And with 3 levels, 30 cabanas, a 143-foot screen, 6 clean pools, and endless cold drinks, it doesn't get any bigger or any better than Stadium Swim in Las Vegas. All sports, all seasons. It's more than a pool deck. Stadium Swim. It's the only thing like it in the world.
4 innings in the books here at Spartan Softball Stadium, and the score is all tied up at 2 between UNLV and San Jose State. Nora Cosell returns to the circle for the Spartans to begin her 5th inning of work. And batting for the Rebels, playing first base, batting second today, is Taryn Calderon, leading off here in the top of the 5th. Calderon 0 for 2 today. Sorry, 0 for 1 today. Struck out in her last at-bat, sacrificed in the first.
Stay strong, stay tall. Here you go.
The 2-0 from Purcell in there for strike 1. Cosell pitched last night in relief of Delaney Foss to finish off the win for the Spartans. And then starting today, now 2-2 as Calderon takes that one. Calderon trying to start something here. She'll run the count full now. And that one's going to be lifted high in the air. Reina Zermeño under it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, number 3,
Kiana Chavez, dangerous lefty batter, the senior for the Rebels, coming to bat. Chavez doubled in her last at bat in the 3rd. Rise ball there for ball 1. She flew out to center in the 1st, so 1 for 2 today for Kiana Chavez, batting .413 now on the season. Off speed and just off the plate. Deplich turns around to look at home plate.
Okay, so she
Umpire Bobby Martinez after that one, but it's ball 2.
She's going to be the right fielder.
And Chavez will hit that one to left field, but moving a couple of steps and getting it is Burdick for out number 2. So 2 down quickly for the Rebs. And now they're gonna bring back to bat the designated player, Sherelle Aki, who was pinch run for in her last at bat. So the re-entry now for the junior power hitter, Sherelle Aki for the Rebels.
The gate's open. 1 second. The gate came open.
Your attention, please. Now batting and re-entering, number 27, Sherelle Aki.
Good catch, baby. Come on, 27.
1-0 here. First pitch on key is off speed and over for strike number 1. Cosell, again, scouting report from Coach Lohman. She'll try and keep batters off balance. She's been doing a good job of that today here in this start. And the fastball hit to shortstop, Noriega to first. And the side is retired in order by Cosell. Score is 2-2 going to the bottom of the 5th here on the Mountain West Network.
New Mexico. First pitch is set for 12:05 p.m. over at Excite Ballpark.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Old Trapper Beefs. One-upping.
I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor. Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
People always warn me about getting a credit card, but now I know better. SEFCU helped me pick out the right card and taught me how to use it the smart way. And with great rates and no annual fees, I'm building credit like a pro.
You can build your credit like a pro too, with features that help you reach your goals, plus no annual fees, fraud protection, and ways to earn more along the way.
If only my plans were that easy to manage.
Four's back at right field, position 9, and 27's back to the DP.
Thank you.
Bomb of the 5th here in San Jose. Spartans and Rebels tied at 2 runs apiece. Lauren Feddick came in relief last inning of Emma Wardlaw. She remains in the circle for the Rebels. And coming back is Reina Zermeño for the Spartans. Doubled in the first and popped out to second in the third. 1 for 2 on the day for the senior. Takes ball 1. Zermeño now .375 average on the season. .1-0 to the Sacramento native. Taken for strike 1.
99 too.
Fist that one out into shallow left, where Gonzalez is able to track it down for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, number 7, Carly Cummings.
So Carly Cummings, number 3 hitter today, batting second here in the bottom of the 5th. Cummings drove in the first Spartan run of the game with the double in the first. Grounded out to short in her last at bat in the third. That will be taken for a strike from Feddick. Feddick was the 5A Idaho State Player of the Year and the Idaho Max Preps Player of the Year last year as a senior in high school. And that pitch on the outside for ball 1. Came to UNLV as the number 2 ranked pitcher in the Mountain region by extra innings. Also the number 10 ranked power hitter. Was a very good hitter in high school as well. Pitch in the dirt. Takes the bounce off of the home plate umpire Martinez. A little bit of a smile from catcher Diamond Sefe. Martinez appears fine. The count 2-1 now to Cummings. That is going to be a diving grab at second by Turner, who flips it to first for the out. Great defensive play by Natalie Turner for the Rebels. And the speedy Carly Cummings is retired for out number 2 in the bottom of the 5th. So Leata Sherlin coming to bat, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts to short so far today. Ball tails away for a ball outside. Sherlin, freshman, average stays at 313 now. Swings through that one for strike 1. Fedix fastball has some life to it. Sherlin last night 1 for 4 to extend a hit streak to 3 games. Has hit in 5 of her last 6 games, so trying to get that continuing here today, but she's in the hole now 1 and 2 against Lauren Feddick. Rebels are kind of old school. They still use the hand signals for the pitches from the catcher. A lot of other teams going to a pitch comm system. And that one fouled off the netting above the Spartan dugout. Sherlin stays alive, trying to start a 2-out rally for the Spartans here in the bottom of the 5th. Score tied at 2. Sherlin digs in, awaiting the 1-2. And that's been hit right to first. And taking care of that is Calderon for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Spartans. Score is still 2-2 between the Rebels and San Jose State, as we'll go to the 6th here in San Jose when we come back.
I feel honored to do what I do, pouring into individuals, preparing them for this career, and giving them the tools necessary to go in and make that effective change that we're looking for.
So many different departments within CDCR, promoting to sergeant and lieutenant. Opportunities are just endless.
If you want to make a difference, serve the people of California, make an impact on your community, come work for the best state agency in California.
El Camino Health. Year after year, we're nationally ranked for excellence. Every recognition is a win for you. A show of strength, another life well lived. And what we're most proud of is that we are locally trusted by you, our neighbors, and our patients. El Camino Health, the standard of healthcare excellence in the South Bay. Our strength is your health.
Welcome back to San Jose. Nara Wen here with you on the Mountain West Network for this softball matchup between UNLV and San Jose State. Opening weekend of play in Mountain West Conference play. The Rebels lost last night. Spartans won at 5-2. And we're tied up at 2 here. Good pitching from Nora Cosell so far, beginning her 6th inning of work. As the wind picks up here at Spartan Softball Stadium, as catcher Diamond Sefe is the batter for the Rebels. 2-0 now, quickly to the catcher. The senior from Carson, California in SoCal. Transferred in from Texas A&M Commerce after 2 seasons there, and last season with UNLV played in 35 games, 29 of them starts. 2-1 from Cosell, high with that one. Now it's 3-1 to the leadoff batter here in the 6th, Sefe. And Sefe reaches base for the third time today, singled in her first 2 plate appearances, and now draws the walk to lead off the top of the 6th.
Second baseman, number 4, Natalie Turner.
Sefe hot recently, went 2 for 3 last night with a double and scored a run. 5 straight games reaching base, but she's going to be lifted here for a pinch runner as Haley Gilbertson, freshman from Henderson, Nevada, just outside Las Vegas, comes in to run
UNLV
for the catcher.
29, Haley Gilbertson.
She makes her first appearance of this series, was last in as a pinch runner against Loyola Marymount for the Rebels on Sunday. And the bunt's popped back by Natalie Turner. So Turner up there showing sacrifice. Has 4 of those on the season. Singled in her first at bat, in the second, added an RBI in the third, and that pitch goes to the netting, which allows the pinch runner, Gilbertson, to move to second. So a wild pitch by Colsell, her 4th of the season, puts a runner in scoring position for the Rebels, and now the bunt. McDowell will just throw to Zermeño at first for the sacrifice. And moving to third now is Gilbertson. So Rebels threatening with a runner at third and 1 down here in the top of the 6th. And center fielder Mantha Hatzenbeller to the plate. Hatzenbeller 0 for 2, struck out looking in the third and popped out to third in the second. Hatzenbeller last night had a solo home run and has hits in 5 of her last 6 games, 2 of those hits being homers, and this one's gonna be lined hard over the head in center field of Cummings. So the Rebels reclaim the lead here at third, called safe. A triple with the head first slide there by Hatzenbeller. The Rebels back on top, 3-2 here. Is Coach Lohman going to ask for a video review? She is. It looked like Chillingworth was saying it could go either way when she was looking over to the dugout, but Lohman wants to use the review here to see if if Hatzenbeller got into third base safely for the triple. Regardless, she does drive in Haley Gilbertson to put the Rebels back on top 3-2.
Challenge in the call at third base. Safe. Previous players enter review.
So we'll now go to video review here.
Third base, that the runner is safe.
So this is a very crucial decision coming up as to whether Hatzenbeller got into third base ahead of the tag by Taylor Chillingworth. So Coach Lohman using her video review challenge. She'll keep the challenge if she's successful, but otherwise it's gone. So very big point here in this game between the Spartans and the Rebels. 1 down here, bottom of the 6th. The Rebels have reclaimed the lead on what now stands as a triple by Mantha Hatzenbeller to drive in the pinch runner Haley Gilbertson after the walk to Diamond Sefe. Spartans won the opener of this 3-game series last night, 5-2. So trying to get a series win with the win today. Rebels trying to even things up for game number 3 tomorrow afternoon, which is going to be at noon here at Spartans Softball Stadium. You'll be able to catch that Mountain West Network and NBC Sports Bay Area. So as we await this video review, you gotta wonder sometimes if the player isn't sure if she got the tag in time, if it's worth the challenge. But with the Rebels threatening to add more runs here in the 6th inning, I figure that Coach Tammy Lohman decided that it was important enough to just go for it. Lohman won her 100th game as San Jose State's coach earlier this year, now up to 107 and 152 for her record as San Jose State's coach. At home, she's got a 58 and 52 record. And when you look at the other side of things for the Rebels, Christy Fox has won nearly 62% of her games as head coach at UNLV in her 9th season. And in conference, she's at 55% of the games, has a winning record at 60 and 52 on the road as UNLV's head coach. The 2021 Mountain West Coach of the Year was Christy Fox. So now we await the call as the umpires return from the video review room.
Upon review, the call third base stands.
So the call will stand as safe, and a triple, RBI triple for Mantha Hatzenbeller that puts the Rebels back up 3-2. Either way, the run scored. It was just a matter of whether Hatzenbeller was safe at third, and that is how they are ruling it. So we're gonna have a change at pitcher as well for the Spartans. Delaney Foss, the starter last night, the winner last night in 5 2/3 innings, will now come in relief of Nora Cosell. So basically the opposite of what happened last night, as Foss, the freshman from Buena Park, California, Cypress High School in Southern California, will make her 18th appearance, leading the way for the Spartans in that category this season. Has thrown 72 innings, has a 3.60 ERA, a whip of 1.35. Her record stands at 5-6.
Okay, for UNLV, 41 for 44.
Yeah.
And then for San Jose, 26 for 2 pitching. Hold on, and just for clarity, I don't know if it matters for y'all, that call is not stands. That call was confirmed.
Oh, confirmed.
Okay.
Thank you. Their attention please, now pitching for San Jose State, number 26, Delaney Foss.
So Foss is going to face a pinch hitter. So Amelia Weber, the senior from Montclair, California, had 2 years at Howard University before transferring to UNLV. She's a two-way player for the Rebels, has made 8 appearances as a pitcher, and has gone 1 for 6 at the plate this season. So now she'll step into a RBI possibility here, as she has none on the season in that category yet. But she's gonna bat for Rachel Cook. She'll take strike 1 from Delaney Foss. Foss threw 78 pitches in her win last night over the Rebels, now in relief. And that one fools Weber for strike 2 quickly to the senior. So an interesting choice here to get a lefty batter up against the new pitcher, Foss. And Weber goes down swinging. So 2 down for the Rebels. And still got a runner at third in Hatzenbeller, and Lila Gonzalez, the shortstop, will make her plate appearance here. That one is Gonna miss the zone for ball number 1. Gonzalez 0 for 2 today. Popped out to second and flew out to left in her 2 plate appearances. Toss off speed for a strike. One from the freshman. Outside, ball 2. Got freshman versus freshman here. That one's going to be popped up on the infield to Zermeño. Foss gets him out of the jam. A run does score, so the Rebels lead 3-2 going to the bottom of the 6th here in San Jose.
Has the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and earn a place in history. Gatorade. Is it in you?
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us, because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
Old Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Bottom of the 6th here in San Jose, running the Rebels of UNLV with the 3-2 lead after scoring in the top of the 6th. Shane McDowell will come to bat for the Spartans. The final line for starting pitcher Nora Purcell of the San Jose State, 5 1/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, a walk, 2 strikeouts, and a wild pitch. And Lauren Feddick back onto the mound. She's already pitched an inning and 2/3 in relief of Emma Wardlaw. This is on ball 1. Wardlaw went 3 1/3, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, no Ks, and 1 wild pitch in her stint starting for the Rebels. So McDowell scored a run after singling in the 4th, grounded out the 3rd in the 1st, 1 for 2 today, takes strike 1. McDowell now 307 batting for the season. Trying to get back on base to lead off here in the bottom of the 6th for the Spartans. Feddick's pitch, rise ball high. Awaits 2-1 from the lefty Lauren Feddick. And that's one that's going to be hit right back to Feddick. Will throw to first for the out. First out of the inning to the leadoff batter. And now redshirt sophomore Taylor Chillingworth coming to the plate for the Spartans. Chillingworth singled in the 2nd, sacrificed in the 4th. Batting average now up to 210 with the single in the 1st. And that one's going to be popped into shallow left. Who's going to get there? Lila Gonzalez is the shortstop, running over to the line in front of left fielder Kiana Chavez to make the play for the 2nd out. A lot of range shown there by Gonzalez. So 2 up and 2 down quickly for the Spartans, and Sophia Burdick to the plate. The left fielder today, RBI single in the 4th, lined out to short in the 2nd. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. So the Spartans trying to counter after the Rebels took the lead with a run in the top of this inning. Burdick is going to slap that one to third. Cook sends it across the diamond for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Spartans. We'll go to the 7th inning here with the Rebels up by 1, 3-2 on the Mountain West Network.
With the Mountain West app, it's your game, your way. Designed for superfans like you, so that you'll never miss a play. We've got you covered with free access to thousands of Mountain West games, from your phone to the big screen. Stream live games, watch highlights, and unlock exclusive content anytime. Download the app today. It's Bedlam tonight here in Boise.
Pumping at the pit. This place is electric.
Top of the 7th here in San Jose. Close battle between the Rebels and the Spartans. UNLV leading 3-2 after scoring in the top of the 6th. And they'll try and get some insurance runs here in the final inning of regulation. Nara Weng with you here on the Mountain West Network for this softball series, game number 2 between the Spartans and the Rebels, opening weekend of Mountain West Conference play for softball. Been 2 close games, 5-2 win for the Spartans last night. Right now the Rebels lead 3-2. And fouling it down the right side, out of reach of Zermano is Bree Williams. Top of the order for the Rebels. Williams singled to lead off the game and flew out and lined out in the last 2 at-bats. 1 for 3 on the day. Swings through that one for strike 2. Delaney Foss in the circle in relief of Nora Cosell. The reverse of what happened last night when Foss started, got the win, and Cosell finished the game. That one's outside from Foss. 1 and 2. Williams, the junior from Moreno Valley, California, hits that one in the center, and it'll be on a bounce to Cummings for her 2nd single of the day. So lead off batter on again for UNLV in Bree Williams. Taryn Calderon is now batting for the Rebels. Calderon 0 for 2 today. Sacrificed in her first plate appearance in the first. Pops that one up, and Deplich catches it. The popped up bunt, and Deplich with the dive behind the plate to make the out. So a failed sacrifice attempt by Taryn Calderon. Great defensive play by catcher Sarah Deplich. Keeps Bree Williams at first base. So Kiana Chavez, number 3 hitter, left fielder for the Rebels, will take ball 1 outside. Chavez, the transfer from New Mexico, 3 years as a Lobo, batted .310, 8 homers and 50 RBI during her time in New Mexico. That one goes outside. Ball number 2. A lot of transfers, if you haven't noticed, on this Rebels squad. And that one's hit hard to Chillingworth. Gets the out at second. Over the first. Double play. What a turn. 5-4-3 for the Spartans to get out of the inning, and they'll get their last at-bats here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing by just 1, 3-2 when we come back to San Jose.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you? Peekaboo.
Don't let chaos take over your office. Put Pacific Office Automation on your team for the best in printing services, mailroom management, phone and IT systems, and more. Pacific Office Automation. Problem solved.
Old Trapper Beefs. One-upping.
I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor. Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
So bottom of the 7th here, last chance for the Spartans, trailing by 1, 3-2 against the Rebels. Defensive change for the Rebels, now playing in left field is Maddie Scott, replacing Kiana Chavez, defensive replacement for Kristen Fox's squad. And leading off, Haley Reeve for the Spartans here in the bottom of the 7th. Take high from Lauren Feddick. Feddick came in relief of Emma Wardlaw, trying to pick up the win in relief. Rebels took the lead in the 6th. Spartans trying to answer now in the bottom of the 7th. Reeve will slap that one foul to the left side. Rachel Cook playing very shallow at 3rd. Reeve trying to get something started for the Spartans here. Slap that one to short. Lila Gonzalez, another defensive play by the shortstop for the Rebels. Tracked down a fly ball in the last inning, and this one charging and throwing quickly to first for the first out of the 7th. Catcher Sarah Deplich made a great defensive play of her own in the top of the 7th. Now batting with 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Takes a strike from Feddick. Deplich today sacrificing her last at bat and lined out to second in her first. So 0 for 1 today. That one's going to catch the inside. Gets a shake of the head from Deplich. Didn't think it caught the plate. But she's in the hole 0-2 now against Lauren Feddick. The 0-2 from Feddick. Ball number 1, Deplich. Good eye there for the catcher. Trying to get something going for the top of the order for the Spartans. The 1-2 from Lauren Feddick. She grounded the 3rd. Throw over in time, and now the Spartans are down to their final out. Back to the top of the order for Amaya Noriega.
Shortstop number 4, Amaya Noriega.
Lauren Feddick in relief, trying to get the win to even her record at 6-6 on the season after taking the loss last night as the starting pitcher for UNLV. Noriega 1 for 3 today. Singled in the third, struck out in her last at bat in the fourth. Took ball 1. Now the 1-0 from Fedek. It's going to be fouled to the left side. 1-1. Noriega, 360 batter, leads the team in hits. She's the exact person you'd want in this situation to try and keep the game alive for San Jose State. The 1-1 from Fedek. Fouled back, and now the Spartans down to their final strike. Can Noriega keep it going for the Spartans? The 1-2 from Fedek, way outside. Trying to get Noriega to chase, not close enough. Count even, 2-2, 2 down for the Spartans here in the bottom of the 7th. Trailing 3-2. And the strikeout swinging for Fedek. And the Rebels take game 2 of this series, 3-2, to even things up in this series between the Rebels and the Spartans. We'll have another game tomorrow to see who wins the series between these two teams. But a 3-2 victory here for the Rebels today. Come back with final stats and wrap things up for you here on the Mountain West Network after this break.
You want garbage?
It's here. EA Sports College Football 26. Mountain West is in the game. Now it's your turn to call the plays, win the rivalries, own the moment. Your school, your squad, your chance to take the title. It's time to step up and make history with your favorite Mountain West team. Where stars are born.
Hey, grab me one too.
As sports fans, we may cheer for different teams, but there's one thing that we can all agree on. We want the game to be big. And with 3 levels, 30 cabanas, a 143-foot screen, 6 clean pools, and endless cold drinks, it doesn't get any bigger or any better than Stadium Swim in Las Vegas. All sports, all seasons. It's more than a pool deck. Stadium Swim. It's the only thing like it in the world.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
You deserve a better way to bank. A bank with great rates and smart solutions. Speaking of smart, with Provident Credit Union's Super Reward Checking, you'll enjoy free checking and high-yield dividends and get a $475 bonus when you join. When you bank with Provident, you're part of something bigger, a credit union that's been around for over 75 years and gives back to the community. Open a personal or business account today and earn your bonus. Provident Credit Union. Make life easy.
the final here today in San Jose. The Rebels of UNLV 3, San Jose State Spartans 2. Rebels with 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, left 6 on base. The Spartans 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error as well, and 5 left on base. So Spartans took the opener last night 5-2. The Rebels take game 2 3-2. Lauren Feddick, the winning pitcher for the Rebels in relief, moves her record to 6-6 after she took the loss as a starter on Friday night. Nora Colsell takes the loss, drops to 4-8 on the season. The Spartans are now 9-16 overall, 1-1 in conference. The Rebels 13-14 overall, 1-1 in conference. The key players today for the visiting Rebels, first of all, Diamond Sefe 2 for 2 with an RBI. Natalie Turner 1 for 2 in RBI, and Amanda Hatzenbeller with the RBI triple for the go-ahead run in the 6th that proved to be the winning run for the Rebels. For the Spartans, Carly Cummings 1 for 3 with an RBI in the 1st inning, and Sophia Burdick went 1 for 3 as well with an RBI in the 4th. So the final game of this 3-game series will be at noon tomorrow here on the Mountain West Network and NBC Sports Bay Area. But again, final today in game 2 of the series. UNLV 3, San Jose State 2. For my entire Mountain West Network crew here in San Jose, I'm Nara Wang. Have a great evening and join us again tomorrow for game 3 of UNLV versus San Jose State on the Mountain West Network.